Hello.
Hello. Hi. I hope you got on well with your packs last week. I absolutely loved seeing all the things that were sent to the Team Twyford email. I especially loved seeing all the Lego challenges. They were really, really creative and fun, and well done for having a go at those. So we're making another wee change for this week. So what's going to be happening is we're going to be making year group packs for the children that are at home learning. So if you're in year 3, you'll have a year 3 pack. If you're in year 4, whether it's Sycamore or Willow, you're going to have a year 4 pack. And if you're in year 5, whether it's a Willow year 5 or a U year 5, you're going to have the same year 5 pack, so you can work on similar things at home. Same as we said before, it's totally up to you and your families how you do this. It might be that you try and do your key skills and your core skills, like your maths and your literacy, in the morning, and do your topic-based learning and some other things in the afternoon. Or it might be that you want to get it all done earlier rather than later, and then in the afternoon you go for walks or have playtime, or however you want to work it out. So it really needs to be able to suit the way you're going to learn best, and also suit your families and work around everybody's work schedules. So if you need any extra work at all, you can look at My Maths for your maths, and other websites that we sent home before which are really good are Enrich. You can look at the Oak Academy stuff and BBC Bite Size if you want any extra maths. But you've all been absolutely fantastic at sending us your work, and if you need anything extra, please let us know. So good luck with your pack this week, and send in all your wonderful work, and do let us know if we can help in any other way. I hope you have a really good week. Year 3s, 4s and 5s, I'm doing your learning packs for you, and for the maths we're doing something a little bit different, and these are books that Mrs. Baines has recommended. They use them at Durley School, and these are really, really great books to use because the work is differentiated inside of them. So the level is different. They have different questions. Let me explain to you. So I'm going to be putting in your year 3, your year 4 and your year 5 packs these worksheets each day, and can you see they're different colours? So you've got a section A, a section B and a section C. So your section A, this is for if you're feeling maybe a little bit underconfident about the topic, if you're maybe wanting a little bit of slightly easier questions to make you feel more confident. This is where you would start with your section A. Section C is your challenging section. So if you're feeling like you really get this area of maths, then try the challenge C section to push your learning on a little bit more. It might be that you do a few in A to see how you get on, and if you're finding it easy, you can move up to the next level. It's up to you to decide. If you feel straight away, oh yeah, fractions, I know my fractions, I'm really good at this, you might want to start on challenge C. You might do a couple and think, actually I'm not so sure, I'll go back to challenge B or try challenge A. So you can do it that way. You can do some of them, you can do all of them. It's really up to you in your learning, and for you to decide how much you need to do. If it was me suggesting it, I would suggest, so it looks to me like, let me just have a quick flick through. Most sections have between 12 and 16 questions. I would say that's probably enough, isn't it? I would say probably, one section is about enough. So if you feel like you want to flip between the sections, so a little bit of A, a little bit of B, a little bit of C, I would maybe think about 5 questions from each one. Don't go crazy unless you really, really want to and you want a big challenge. So that's what I would suggest. If you want to do one column, that sounds good. If you want to try out a couple, you might do 5 of each. You might do all of this one and think, actually, I'm going to give myself a challenge. I'll try a couple in B. Okay. So there are some key skills that you can continue to work on at home. Things like telling the time. So I wonder if we do a quick practice together now. What does this time say? Can you say it digitally, and can you say it in words? What about the time now? What is this time? Can you say it in words, and can you say it digitally? What would it look like on an analog clock like this one, and what would it look like on a digital clock? What about this time now? What's this time? And what about this one? And then can you tell this time? What would this time be? What would this time be? What would this time be? So have a little practice at home if you have a clock yourself, or maybe you can have a practice on your iPad, or you've maybe got a clock in your kitchen. You can see I've got a clock here, an analog clock. Maybe you've got examples of analog clocks and digital clocks at your home, and you can have a little practice with time. It's always really, really good to practice your time. If you're wanting a little literacy game, then I've got this, and you could maybe play it with your family. So you will need a die for it. So you roll your die and try different sentence openers with these ones here. So if I roll my die here, whoop, I've got 2. So can we think of a sentence, a random sentence, could be a silly sentence, with the opener next? Have you thought of one? Maybe you can email it in and let us know. Let me try again. Okay, 6. Before very long. Before very long. Can you think of a sentence beginning with before very long? Okay, have a talk with your family. See if you can use any of those ones. And then I've also got in my pack of goodies, punctuation game, similar thing. Roll the die, and can you practice writing different sentences with these punctuations? So we've got our full stops. Oh, I've just dropped all my things on the floor. Full stops, question marks, exclamation marks, commas, speech marks, and own choice. Maybe you could practice using brackets